Wanted to do this video log to document my journey to Thailand. My wife will be giving birth to our first child, baby Kleiner, in about a month's time. There were quite a lot of paperwork to be done, and also there's no direct flight to Chiang Mai where my wife is, so I have got to take a flight to Bangkok, and I've got to be quarantined here in Bangkok for 14 days. We've got to pay for hotel reservations, and also we've got to pay for our own air ticket, our medical swabs, the COVID swab, and also we've got to purchase an insurance which cover $100,000 specifically for COVID related cases. First of all, I'm going to share the experience that I went through getting the entry of permit to the Kingdom of Thailand. Look at the amount of paperwork that I need to do. Okay, and everything took probably about 2 weeks, because after that the Thai embassy, they've got to send my request, and the approval takes probably about a few days, and they will put me on the earliest possible flight. And to my dear fellow Singaporeans who want to come to Thailand during this time, you have to obtain a declaration form from the Thai embassy website. You gotta get an insurance that cover $100,000 with COVID related coverage in Thailand. So the one I got was Luma. I think the price is quite reasonable. And also you've got to get a reservation for ASQ hotel, which means you have to book your own hotel, total stay of about 15 nights. And also, of course, your reasons for coming, you've got to prepare all the necessary documents, after which from the Thai embassy they will provide you with the certificate of entry. You got to produce your health insurance documentation. Oh yes, you got to do a COVID test swab in Singapore, but then you have got to contact Ministry of Health, and they will allocate a medical institute for you to go and do your swab. So the swab, you gotta do it like 24 hours before the flight. 72 hours before the flight. And of course, the doctor will give you a fit to fly medical certificate as well. Okay, right now, as you can see, I'm already in the airport. Basically, there are not much travelers around. Okay, the airport looks rather empty. So, getting ready to board the aircraft. The gate today is at A14. Okay, as you can see, we're going to Bangkok. Okay, so it's Singapore Airlines flight SQ976. So right now, rushing off to the gate, and not really looking forward to the quarantine though. It's 14 days. Okay, fingers crossed everything will be fine. Okay, now the long walk to the aircraft gate. So actually very excited, and at the same time very reluctant, because the fact that I have to be quarantined for 14 days in a small room. But what motivates me is I can see my newborn child being born, and I get to finally see my wife. I haven't seen her for like almost 6 months, so kind of miss her. So yeah, like I've mentioned, the airport itself is really very, very quiet. As you can see, there are not many people. Yeah, the airport is like basically like a ghost town. So I'm so grateful that I managed to get the flight back to Bangkok. And the thing is, I've still got to do a transit to Chiang Mai. So it'll be a very long 15 days actually, including the transits and all, and the additional medical checks. And it's a kind of a mixed feeling. All in all, total, I believe I have already spent almost 3,000 Singapore dollars. Yeah, all these are worth it. Yeah, I personally find that it's worth it because I get to see my son and my wife. Okay, so I'm finally at the gate A14. Okay, so if everything goes well, we will be on our way at about 4 PM, an hour's time from now. I've got to come early, no choice, because it's always good to be early. Okay, see you later. Okay, I'm already in the holding room, so basically waiting for the gate to open. I don't see much passengers on the flight. It's only about like 20. So eager to get on board right now, and I've still got to contact the hotel so that they can come and pick me up with all my baggage. So this time around I've brought back quite a lot of baby stuff, like the strollers, the child car seat, baby cot and all. So actually my baggage was overweight, but I had to make a request, which the ground staffs were very keen to help. So they allowed me to bring up all the additional baggages in the cargo. But the next challenging one would be the flight from Bangkok to Chiang Mai, because the weight limit is only like 40 kg. So I've got to figure out another way to try to fit in all the stuffs. Okay, so I'll just wait for the gate to open. Okay, we're in the aircraft right now, and I've got to change to a new mask. Okay, because this is the N95 1870. It's supposed to be somewhat safer on board. And as you can see, the aircraft is rather empty. This is the new Singapore Airlines aircraft, the Boeing 787. The interior is relatively new. Yep. And right now the aircraft is taxiing. Now we'll be taking off very shortly. So really excited to go back. Okay, come on, let's take off.